All right, so let's get started. So I'm talking with North Star. Okay, this his name is this in his Discord. What's your first name?
Alex,
Okay, Alex. How's it going? Nice to meet you.
good. Nice to meet you too.
So this is another paid member. My community. He's not a free member. I've only had one free member interview so far. Isn't that crazy? I keep getting paid member. I'm trying to do like more free.
How was it?
It was good, dude. He knew what he's doing.
Oh,
He
really? Yeah,
definitely knew. Yeah.
yeah.
The only thing about this interview is don't swear. That's like the number one
I
rule.
got you.
Um, So yeah, how did you get in the trade? Like, why do you trade? That's my first question.
So I started trading when I was 18.
Yeah, and
I,
how old are you now?
I'm 23.
Okay,
So
cool.
I started trading when I was 18, and I lost like $8,000. I was trading options.
Yeah,
Um,
we've all been there.
yeah, I was doing like retail concepts and stuff.
Yeah,
But I was mostly just like a signal bot,
yeah,
and um, I lost like all that money, and I basically just stopped trading for like 2 years. And I came back when I was like 22, so it's been about like a year. And
yeah,
I found you, so
yeah.
I
How do
got.
you find me?
I don't remember, bro, but
You know,
I don't know something. I think so. I joined Playbit first, or not Playbit, PB Trading. Um,
yeah.
my old server was Playbit. So, have you heard of Playbit?
No, I haven't. I actually wait a minute. I think I have actually.
Bro, they're like super niche, and the guy is like low key, like super egotistical that runs
Okay,
it. Like I don't like him anymore, bro. But
okay.
PB trading, I was in there. I was just a free member in there, and like I don't know, that was just like they were super like childish. So like whatever.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
I
that's the yeah, I really try to keep my Discord professional because we're trying to be professional. I don't want a bunch of kids just spamming crap.
yeah. Then it like because then I know like then it
It
opens
just
the
makes it
opportunity.
unserious.
Yeah, and it opens the opportunity. Like, is this all just a joke? Like, are we just like
Exactly.
Wall Street bets? That's what it feels like, just like.
Exactly.
But
Yep.
yeah, and then I decided to go with you instead of play or PB trading, and dude, I I've been doing this for like a year. Um,
Yeah.
I lost a bit of money like the first like 3 or 4 months, but like I play like a ton. I used to play a ton of video games. Like I was like super high rank in all the video games, kind of like you.
Yeah,
Um,
same.
I like catch on. I caught on to like everything super quick.
Yeah,
And
all the people playing video games are they catch on quicker than I
yeah,
see most
but
people.
and I don't play video games anymore.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
don't
used
really either.
when I first like was doing like my first like 3 or 4 months, like I was the guy that would like get in the market, but I'd still like hop on a game like if price action was boring or like whatever, like I'd still
Yeah.
hop on a
You
game.
say the word I just want to let you know you're saying the word like a lot, but hey, that's
My
all good.
bad, bro.
Nah, you're good.
Bro, I'm
So
in the presence of a millionaire right now. What do you mean?
nah, you're good. Okay. So you play video games. Yeah, a lot of people I see like did you play Fortnite at all or
No.
did you
I
play
I played
COD or
Fortnite when it
Valorant or
first came out, bro. Like
yeah.
that's like OG Fortnite, but
Okay.
I played
Okay.
like Valorant. I was like Immortal 2 in Valorant. So like
Cool. All right. Um all right. And so you don't remember how you found it. You don't know if it was YouTube or
no, I don't remember. Um
okay. Do you follow me on Twitter?
no. I've
No.
never been into Twitter.
Okay. What
I
about
don't know.
Instagram?
I Instagram, yeah, it had to have been through Insta or something.
Okay.
It was something.
And when you first saw me, like, did you know what iFVGs were? Did you know what ICT
No.
was? You
I didn't know
didn't?
what any of that was, but I remember watching your video that you have on the start of your YouTube and
Yeah.
like your story. I like related a ton to your story with
Yeah.
like, everything, and
Yep.
that's when I like gave it like I went through the free week or whatever free trial, and then
Yeah.
I joined it like a week after that. So
Yeah. What do you think about the free week?
it
Like,
was good.
what were your first impressions? Like, what were you expecting to get out of it? Like, when you joined my Discord, like, what were you expecting? What were you expecting to get out of it? Like, how
So
did it differ?
when I first came into trading options and retail
Yeah.
concepts, I looked at it as, oh, I'm just gonna copy these guys and I'm just gonna make money.
Yep.
This time I didn't come into it like that. Um, because I remember what that felt like to lose $8,000
Oh
and to
yeah.
just like I went to work when I was 18 and I was like, dude, I just made like $200 today, like while I was working. And like it was just like super egotistical, but I was just signal botting those people. And like that
It
just
doesn't feel like you made the trade. It's
no,
like, oh, I
yeah,
just
I
copied this
didn't know what
dude.
I was doing at all. And like
Yeah.
now it's totally different. Now it's just like I'm building on psychological things and like patience and like all that stuff, you know? So
Yeah. 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 Okay. And what do you think's harder, learning iFVGs or doing the psychological part?
psychological
Yeah, for sure.
patience, that takes a lot more time to build. The strategy, your strategy, I I trade super good, bro. Like
Yeah.
I um every single A plus setup that we get that's like a Judas swing or anything like that, I see it right away. I
Yeah.
catch on when we're sweeping a low or like anything like that now. So
Exactly.
like
Yeah. I got you. I got you. Um, and you're like your first impressions when you joined my Discord. Like, did you? What was so good about it? Like? Why do you stay? Well, I keep saying like. Now I keep saying like. Why? So why do you stay?
um I can relate to your story a lot. Video games, that kind of is like cool knowing that you got super high up in video games too. I
Yeah.
was
So
like,
you're like, yeah. If you can do it, I can do it. You know.
yeah, I was
Like.
like that too. And seeing you, it was just mostly I could tell that you knew what was like these trades were going. These we're not doing. You're like you're not scalping. Like
Yeah.
when I see you trade, you're not like going for like 20 or 30 ticks. Like
Yeah.
these moves, when you're targeting like data highs or data lows, I mean, you can catch like 300-400 ticks. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
you
Yep.
know when you know what the market's doing, like those big moves like that. That's where like you're building something a lot bigger than just like
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. And some of the my trades are scalps, but there's so many opportunities I teach for like trades not to be scalps, like targeting equal highs, like the 100 points above, targeting
yeah
data highs, targeting data lows, stuff like that. So that's obviously a good observation. And how like what's your success been? Like, have you gotten payouts or?
yeah. So I actually DM'd you. It was like 2 weeks ago or something. I got my first payout with tops. Not my first payout, but my first big
Yeah.
like life changing payout
Yeah.
for like $5,000.
Oh
And
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
yeah, and I made that in like 6 days. Um,
Damn.
and that was just really mind opening to what trading can actually do.
All
Um,
right.
I did that with like 2 accounts, and now I'm actually trying to do that with 1 account. So I'm just trying to make like 10 bands on 1 account instead of copy trading 2 accounts. You know, like
Any reason for that?
because my risk wasn't how I wanted it to be on the 2 accounts, and now I want my risk to be like risking anywhere from $1 to $400 to $500 per trade, and I want to
Yeah.
really take 1 account to $10,000 and just be able to get a payout. I want to basically I want to turn $200 into $5,000 is what I'm trying to say.
That
Like
makes sense. That makes
yeah,
sense. That's good RR.
yeah,
Yeah, I got you.
and I already did
And
that. I already
yeah,
turned like 300 into 5,000. But like if I can do it with 1 account on Top Step, I mean like that's just my next goal for it. And
yeah, I got you.
yeah,
Okay. And what have you thought? Have you traded with Apex at all or no?
yeah, that was my first. I got like 4,000 out of them.
Okay.
That was my first ever prop
And
firm.
whose code did he use when you bought an account?
Yours, bro.
Hey, wait, what is the code?
Dodgy.
Yes, sir. Okay, okay.
I would
And,
only use your code, bro.
okay. So you got 4,000 of them, so that's pretty good. Apex is a little harder to get on a payout, but more rewarding if you can copy trade for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
I lost all the money that I put into learning was around like 2, 3, $4,000 on prop firms and buying accounts, whatever, and I did all that with Apex.
Yeah.
And when I got that four, it might even be six, but we'll just say like 4,000 from Apex. I was like, all right, I'm getting off Apex because I was pissed or I was mad about the rules and all that, how they like changed them to 10 days and like did all that. But now that they changed them back, I'm copy trading 4 Apex accounts right now because they're changing their rules on November 1st. I am
Okay. Yeah.
so excited for that, bro. I am so
Yeah.
excited.
Same. And whose code do you use?
Dodgy, bro.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay. And what do you think the hardest part of learning iFVGs were?
Knowing to be able to see a Judas swing
Yeah.
or being able to know price is just going to sweep like an equal lows target. And then so today, did you see today's trade at like it was at like 12:30?
Uh, 12:30. Let me check.
I think it was at 12. It was like 12:30 New York time.
Um, wait. You mean 11:30?
Yeah, 11:30
The one where he swept the hourly
or
that we
12
came.
12:14. Yeah, we had the equal lows that were down there. We never swept the LRLR, but we had the equal lows that were at 10
Yeah, 452, right?
4. Yep, 452.
Yeah,
So
and then we got the inversion off the top.
yeah, so I took that trade all the way to the internal high up to 488. I don't usually trade like past.
Oh, you long the equal low sweep.
Yeah, yeah. So like
I see.
I could never see those trades before, but
Yeah,
that was the hardest part of me learning. So being able
yeah,
it really changes your brain when you think. Now I think of it as you're trying to catch like it's like the algorithm you're seeing into like you're waiting for the market to switch on its backside, you know what I mean? Like and show you where to set up and show you where to enter and all that. So it's a lot of
yeah,
patience
yeah.
and all that.
Exactly.
That was like the hardest part was the patience, and I'm still building on the patience and just like understanding that okay, so price is going to come up here just for it to go back down, you know, like,
Yep.
and you're waiting
Yep.
for an inversion. So that was the hardest part to really get.
Yeah, yeah, I got you. And what do you think like the easiest part was?
Finding iFVGs.
Okay, so you just got to like you had the screen time of just finding them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Bro, I still can. I just map like a bunch of random fair value gaps. I don't,
And have you looked at my iFVG rating guide?
yeah, yeah. I still watch all your YouTube videos and all that.
Okay.
Um, I've watched all of your iFVG videos, and I just saw you came out with one like 7 hours ago. I haven't watched that one yet, but
Yep, yep. I just uploaded that.
yeah.
Okay, cool. And what's your favorite set? Like, what's your favorite signature and price? If you could only take one thing setup or one signature and price for the rest of your life, what would it be?
The trade that I just took today. When we
Like
get a
sweep.
when we get a sweep of something and we make it Sibby on the way down, and then we look for an inverse back up, and
With the good momentum, right?
yeah, good momentum. I want to see obvious point to put stops to break even. I want to see an obvious take profit one, obvious
Okay.
everything. So that's my absolute favorite model.
Yeah, and like today, that setup, it looks like we kind of had a little built up liquidity, so I would have not have
Yeah,
moved the stop to break even until like 7.3. So yeah, I
yeah,
see.
exactly. That's exactly what I have marked right here, bro. I have
Yeah,
that
yeah,
the LRLR and then the stops break even at 7.3. My final
exactly.
target was the internal high at 488.
Yeah, that was a really good target. That
Yeah,
intermediate term high. Yeah.
I didn't even think about 529. I didn't think that today's peak was
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree. Okay. And what are your like main rules for when you trade? Like trades
Um,
per day. What do you risk?
I like to take anywhere from 1 to 3 trades a day.
Okay.
Um, they need to be
And
A
you
plus setups.
and do you always stop like after?
Yeah, yeah. I'll stop
Okay.
when, it depends what prop firm I'm on. Like Top Step. I mean, bro, if I take an A plus setup and I only like go in with one contract, it had a really good stop loss and everything. Like I'll get off, even if it
Yeah.
only makes like $300 or $400. Like that's fine. If
Yeah.
like it just depends on what day it is and everything and what I got going on. But
Yeah.
I'm not greedy. I don't go for like bunch of whatever. I can be disciplined. All the like I whatever. So
Yeah.
I like to take 1 to 3 trades. That's my main goal. Is 1 to 3
Yeah.
trades a day. Um, 3 trades being the max. And I know
Yeah.
if I went over that, so when I've been learning about psychology, I've been like really today in the AM session, like I was only trading on eval, and like I was
Yeah.
getting that feeling of like I don't even want to take a trade like on anything. And like when you get that feeling, it's like, all right, so now just don't take a trade at all on anything,
Yeah.
whatever. And so like that's kind of where my rules come in is like once I get those feelings, like and I know in my heart that I shouldn't be taking a trade or anything.
You just going like eval or log out
Yeah,
your live?
yeah. I won't even yeah. I mean,
And
dude,
can you easily identify like, okay, this sucks, don't trade this on live?
yeah. Like when we didn't sweep the buy side today, um
Yeah.
at 528, yeah, that was but when we swept it later, like that's when I
Is
was
that
looking at this
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Okay. And how long did it take you to understand like, okay, I shouldn't be trading this price action? Was it easy for you? Like,
So that's something that I'm still building on. Today it was super obvious to identify, but um when we have days that are just like choppy and you don't even know that it's going to be choppy, like we'll have great price action for like an hour and then we'll just have terrible price action for the rest of the day.
yeah, because
um
usually after that first like big expansion move, price tends to get like
yeah,
die down a little bit.
consolidate and stuff, yeah. um so that's what I'm still like building on it, bro, but today was kind of an easier day to see that like you just shouldn't be trading this price action after we got that failed 2 minute, I think it was this morning, that was like an A plus short.
Yeah.
I just I was
Yeah, that failed. Yeah, and I said that was a good setup, and I'm like, I'm not bearish, but this is a setup that honestly should not fail, and
yeah,
it
it was
failed.
perfect. We swept buy side and like we should have just
Yeah,
delivered down to that, but
exactly. When I saw that fail, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be crap,
we
and I
even
didn't take that, but
yeah, we even made an order block, bro. Like we got the inverse, then we made
oh
an order
yeah,
block down, and then we just made
yeah,
an order block back up. And like
yeah,
if you're in that position and you see that order block back up canceling back to the order block down, like that's just when you're like, all right, bro, like this price action is
yeah.
not good.
Yep. Exactly. That's something I don't really teach that much, but that's like a good indication, like another good indication of when we're gonna get really bad price action. So honestly, good good shout there. And what's your biggest losing streak been?
Um, Probably after I got my first payout with Apex,
Yeah,
I think I was just chasing really hard to get another payout, and like
yeah,
I had a lot of pressure from like my family. Like my family like thought that like all this was just bullshit. What
yeah.
or sorry, thought that
No, you're good.
just like whatever. Like my mom used to say, "Oh, they're selling you a bill of goods. All of that's fake." Like 'cause I was super excited, like telling about the prop firms. Like I made this for my computer. Like I did this, and
Yeah.
I just
What do they think about it?
that
Did
it,
you show her you made like 5K?
dude. It's like I don't even want to talk about it. That's too
No,
personal. But like, bro,
you're
it's
good.
I don't know. It's like
Well, she's got to believe it when it hits her bank account, right?
I know, dude. My dad's a lot more supportive than my mom is, and
Okay, no, that makes sense.
my whole mom side of the family. My mom has been in the same job for like 20 or I don't know, like 30 years, bro. And my
Yeah.
same as my grandpa, my grandma, they've all been in jobs for like 30, 40 years. So that
That's how my family was, and they don't understand that this new online culture.
I know they don't get
So
it. So
yeah, they're
I
just
won't be
used to
able to
working jobs.
explain it either until I can just buy my mom a car or something. Like I
Yeah,
don't even
yeah,
care about like proving my family wrong. I just want them to believe in me, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
like yeah,
Do
with
it for
that,
yourself, not for your family. The money will come, dude. Like you got to focus on the process.
yeah. And when I had
Um,
that pressure on me, just wanting to make being like, okay, I made my first 2000 online. I want to make more and more. And it was just, I was blowing through funded accounts and evals. And I lost so much money. I pretty much gave probably like 3,000 back from the first 2,000 I made. So
Okay, interesting. Um, yeah. Okay. What do you when you go through like those if when you went through that losing streak, how do you like come back from that? Like what made you stop doing like chasing and all that?
I started recording. So I would start recording myself, and
Yeah.
I would start recording my own back testing section or sessions,
Yeah.
and I would start. So I would like kind of forget, it felt like, everything that like I would learn, and I started recording, like basically just talking myself back into remembering like what exactly um the model that you're looking for is, and the patience that you need. So I would just record like back testing sessions and like be like, all right, this is what you're looking for, and enough of just like watching those back, and just like
Yeah.
all of that, like it just started to stick with me, and catch me out of like the losing. And so yeah, that's kind
Yeah.
of what I can
No,
explain.
that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay. And last question: what would be your number one non-financial advice to people like still struggling or just struggling to get payouts, struggling to be patient, stuff like that?
um I would start recording everything. So just like screen record everything your whole day. Um I actually started like an Instagram, and like
Yeah.
so I do like day 1 of day 2. And that's
Yeah.
basically like my journal.
Yeah. It kind of keeps yourself accountable.
Yeah, and it's a good yeah. Um
Okay.
and I don't know, I feel like once you make the wrong decision enough and see why you lost on the trade enough, it'll kind of, like when you're recording it, you can watch it back and see, all right, why did I take 15 trades today? Okay, so I took 15 trades today because I'm like, the reason why I used to do that is because I was too money hungry. I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
got to make another payout. I got to get another payout. And like my brain was just
Yep.
like too in fast forward motion. So I would just try to record everything and study your mistakes and journal.
Yeah. No, that's okay. That's good non-financial advice. All right. I think that really does it. Hopefully some people find insight or maybe relate to this. I know a lot of people probably don't relate to this. I actually got a DM from someone. They got like a 10K payout, and
Yeah,
since then they've just been struggling. And they told me it's because they want more, and they're too aggressive. As before they're being much more patient. So that's definitely something you have to look back and kind of understand. Like once you get that first payout, you're gonna still have to be patient. You can't just automatically start risking more.
for sure.
But yeah, so appreciate you coming on, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thanks for your
So
time, bro. I'll catch you.
yeah, no problem. I'll see you later.
Yep.
So good interview with him. The one thing would say is, to when you get that first payout, like, and you want to start again, start on that second account, like risk like maybe $200. Make 2,000. Now, okay, now go to 300. Make another 1,000. Okay, now go to 400. Make another 2,000, 1,000, whatever it is. Now go to 500. It's like the stair step method. Okay, so if you make 1,000, up your risk by 100. See what happens, and then down it by 100 if you lose 1,000 again. It's pretty simple. Again, the only thing that prevents you from that is if you revenge trade, which you can't do. So one trade a day honestly is good. If it's a break even trade, it doesn't count. Just take another one if you find another one. And yeah, man, that's really all I got. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this interview. If you are enjoying these interviews, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I know this is my second channel. I don't promote it that much, but it really does help me. And, if you support me, you support me. So appreciate it. That's it. Peace.